Say goodbye to your hot hands and warm blankets and say hello to the climate-controlled confines of your local gymnasium. With football season coming to a close, we usher a warm welcome in to our new season and shift our attention to the hardwood. Hello and good evening, everyone. Glad you could join us here tonight as we kick off, or rather tip off, the middle school and high school basketball seasons from South Greene Middle School Gymnasium. Matthew Plaza here with you, joined by Derek Carlton, our color analyst for the evening. Derek, let's start with this. We've covered so much football these past 11, 12 weeks. How excited are you to turn the page and get out on the action on the hardwood?
Oh, absolutely excited. I mean, just to mention, it's cold outside, getting cold outside, so it's nice to be in a climate-controlled environment. But for basketball is one of my favorite sports. I played it 1 year, but for watching basketball, it's high intensity, it's jam-packed, action after action. This game, you can't really have a better game in the winter.
And for the viewers at home, obviously they're so used to hearing those names called over the PA at the football field, right? Our Wyatt Crosby's, our Brody Myers. Listen, guys, those are the same people who are making plays out here on the hardwood. We're looking down these rosters, so many names that carry over from football to basketball, and that's just the nature of middle school athletics. It's just the nature of Greene County athletics. So many standout athletes, multi-sport athletes that make their presence known in more than one sport.
Yeah, definitely, and especially it doesn't matter if you're the best in a certain sport. If you can play multiple sports, your athleticism will show on the hardwood, especially. I think of some of the greats, or what I call greats, that was multi-sport athletes. You got the Isaiah Treadways, the Brock Rushes, just from my alum from Chuckey-Doak. You got these different people that can come out here and play different sports, and the athleticism really shows, especially on the hardwood.
Jam-packed atmosphere in here tonight, and this is the JV boys game. They were filing in. I mean, standing room only here tonight at South Greene Middle School. We're taking up a couple of rows, Derek, but still a huge crowd on hand, jam-packed here in the confines of a climate-controlled gymnasium. I'm excited. Derek's excited. We hope you're excited at home, too. Just about ready to get you to opening tip between the South Greene Middle and Chuckey-Doak Middle School girls. This is the first game of the season. Derek, not a lot of knowns, still a lot of unknowns. Early part of the season, first game. What do the jitters feel like before you play that first game?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of jitters, but for the coaching staff, you get to see what your players are made of. Here we're going to get the varsity girls first. You get to see what these girls are going to be made of. Who's your shooters, who's your passers, who's your defenders, and that really is a good start. It's the start of the season, no expectations. You can come out and play as freely as you need to.
And so the girls are first. The men will follow, and it's one of these double headers that we haven't necessarily seen due to football being just the one game played on a Friday. But I'm excited for that as well, to see these girls play and square off and then have a slight break in between the games, have a little bit of time to digest that girls game, and then get back to the action when the boys tip it off a little bit later.
Definitely. It's worth your money. You get to see multiple different basketball games. We was here before JV even started, got to see the JV girls and boys. Both games were high-packed, full of energy, and I'm expecting this varsity game to be nothing less.
Well, football season all but closed in that chapter, but we start a new one here tonight from South Greene Middle School. It's Chuckey-Doak, it's South Greene for some middle school hoops action on a Thursday night. So we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get you an opening tip and our game starters from this first of our doubleheader. This is First Horizon Greene Sports Zone.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman Bernard in Greenville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greenville, where we will save you.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Tommy's Plumbing has been in business for 30 years, and we're still growing because we treat our customers like family. We are proud to do any job from kitchen faucet installation to a complete home repipe. Tommy's Plumbing offers warranties on most products installed by our technicians. When the job is done, our friendly professionals make sure to clean up. We invite you to visit our new showroom in Jonesboro to see our quality products for yourself. Tommy's is the only one to call when you need a fast, reliable, professional plumber in the Tri-Cities.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Whether you ride, haul, or work, CNC has what moves you from dirt roads to job sites. We've got the gear to get you there. Hardworking equipment, helpful people, and honest advice. Whether you haul tools, toys, or livestock, CNC Custom Trailers has the equipment you need and the upgrades you want. CNC Custom Trailers, where you're more than just a customer, you're a neighbor.
Hello, welcome back from South Greene Middle School as we usher in the middle school hoop season on a Thursday night. We have our starting lineups, but due to the way they will introduce the teams, we'll take a slight pause as they do play the national anthem. We'll get you updated with our starters for today's game. Chuckey-Doak Middle School will start Kiera Fox, Tatum Sutherland, Rayleigh Myers, Mayanna Hensley, and Danny Shelton. And for the South Greene girls, they'll trot out seventh grader, a lot of seventh graders in this lineup, but seventh grader Kenley Collins, seventh grader Ripley, seventh grader Daniela Garcia, Kayla Eastep, and the lone eighth grader in the starting lineup, and that is Abby Johnson. So just about ready to get things going here from South Greene Middle School, a jam-packed outing from the South Greene and Chuckey-Doak faithful who made the short trip over Lower Athens.
Yeah, definitely. This is a jam-packed arena. You got the fans here. The fans are ready. You can feel the energy. Everybody's ready for basketball season to start. You can see the girls, they're pumped up. This game's going to be a good game.
Let's take one final break. When we come back, opening tip between South Greene and Chuckey-Doak Middle.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
At B&H Garage Doors, family comes first. From the first call to the final install, every home is treated with care and respect. Repairs, new doors, or smart garage technology, quality, honesty, and craftsmanship last with every project. For reliable service and doors built to last, call 423-620-9164 or visit bhgaragedoors.com to schedule service today. B&H Garage Doors, where quality meets family care.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Of our national anthem, and we're just about set to get things rolling here from South Greene Middle School. Derek, something I'm going to have to take a while to get used to. The road team in the dark jerseys So is the case tonight with the Chuckey-Doak Black Knights. The Lady Black Knights in black on black with the gold trim down the sides. Cursive Lady Knights written across the chest. The German jerseys of these middle school uniforms, they're moving up in the world. And the South Greene Rebels homesteading white uniforms. Cursive Lady Rebels written across the chest with the maroon piping down the shorts. So let's get things going. Chuckey-Doak and South Greene Middle. Opening tip will go to the Lady Black Knights as Fox will have it coming out of the tip, won by Chuckey-Doak. 6-minute quarters and we'll get things rolling. 5 seconds in, top of the key. It's Fox looking down low for her post, and it dribbles out of bounds off the foot of Danny Shelton. Turnover on the first possession. Bill Carlton, Matthew Palazzo saying hello once again from South Greene Middle. Down on the far baseline, Emily Collins will throw it in. A 7th grade studded roster for the Rebels. Moving it down with Daniela Garcia looking for her post on the opposite block, but it does get kicked out of bounds. It stays with the Rebels. 5:43 to go. Still scoreless here on our opening 20 seconds. Left wing, Ripley will move it up. Garcia's got it, lost it for a moment, and it changes hands into Caitlin Eastep, who misses the short jumper. Chuckey-Doak will take over. Shelton on the side of the court. Fox at the top of the key. Got a girl wide open on the block, but a missed shot by Mariana Hensley. Chuckey-Doak will begin their game. And a missed runner the other way. Follow-up shot off the mark by Hensley. Chuckey-Doak going to fire an 18-footer. This one ricochets off the side. It won't go. The teams are combined 0 for 4 to start here in this first quarter. Garcia will try a runner. This one won't fall either. Defensive rebound from in by Danny Shelton. Full court pass to Tatum Sutherland. Her shot tipped and into the hands of Wrigley Ripley. It's a tough name to get right as often as you say it. Free throw line jumper, and he's got our first points of the game. Kenley Collins will usher in the score here tonight on a Thursday. 2-0. South Greene leads it with 4.5 to play. Quarter number 1. Sutherland and Cameron will break the press sent by the Lady Rebels. Fox in the front court, wide open. Look at the roll. And she's got it on the left-handed finger roll. An early timeout for the Rebels, so it seems. There will be a full timeout. We'll step aside for 60. With 4:24 left to go in the opening quarter. Your score, it's Chuckey-Doak 2, South Greene 2.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
My dad was born here in 1933. The Terry family has been around East Tennessee since that time.
And we welcome you back to South Greene Middle. Teams tied at 2 apiece with 4:20 left to go. Come out of the full timeout called by Coach Harwood and the Lady Rebels. It's been a flurry of missed shots so far for both sides, Derek, and neither team really wanting to pull away with it offensively.
Yeah, it's immediately those early season jitters. You can tell both teams are trying to press it. They just got to slow it down and play their game.
Sutherland follows up a nice 18-footer. She's got all 4 of the Black Knights points. They lead it 4-2. Both teams full court pressing each other, so it's been very hard to get an edge. And as I say that, another turnover in the backcourt by the Rebels, and a missed shot on the layup. Really Myers. Out of bounds, South Greene basketball.
Chuckey-Doak playing a lot of full court press right now, also trapping them.
Ripley, cross court pass, bobbled by Johnson, and Chuckey-Doak comes away with it. Sutherland, sisters both played at the high school last year. Trailing, now, with Coach Buchanan and the North Greene Lady Huskies. Another miss. Runner down low by the Black Knights. Not a great shooting night so far from either side. South Greene just 1 for 5 from the field. Chuckey-Doak trains first 3. That's 2 for 6.
Chuckey-Doak's playing very aggressive defense, getting traps, getting on them as soon as they get the ball, not giving South Greene any chance.
I haven't kept track of the turnovers there, but I would like to believe I have a laundry list of them here in the first 3.5 minutes of play.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Chuckey-Doak, they're keeping full court pressure. making South Greene have to think quick on their toes, and South Greene struggling with it.
Southern will throw it in. It gets knocked out. Great defense applied there by Kaylee Easton, the 7th grader. But Chuckey-Doak can take it right back. Here's Spot. The left-handed reverse lay-in won't fall. Exchange of 2 hands and exit out of bounds off the Black Knights. So South Greene basketball, 4:11 to play in the opening quarter. Hopefully down low to throw it in, and this one, another turnover. Neither team can gain enough. Neither team able to help themselves out to this point in the ball game. But Derek, you touched on it a few moments ago, just typical from those early season jitters and those teams still looking to find out who's on their team, much less how they are going to play against the team across from them. So,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you got Chuckey-Doak and South Greene. They're just trying to figure out who their scorers are, who their passers are, who's their strong defenders for both teams. Who's the guys that I got to worry about defensively. So both teams are just trying to figure it out at this point.
one of my favorite parts of the early season stretch, you get to find out who those players are. And for Chuckey-Doak, it looks like it's Tatum Sutherland. She'll fire up an 18-footer. This one off the mark. Short and out of bounds. Rebel basketball. Chuckey-Doak immediately will apply pressure. We played halfway through quarter number 1. 4-2, Black Knights lead it. Garcia to break the press, taking it across the timeline. Looking down low, near block to Easton. Her turnaround shot off the low. Out of the hands of Sutherland. Chuckey-Doak will retain possession.
Yeah, South Greene that time pulling a little bit of Chuckey-Doak's card, keeping full court press. Sutherland got the ball but had nowhere to go, got pushed that outside, couldn't go nowhere.
And we're right in the thick of it, Derek. I mean, we are literally 10 to 15 feet away from the court, and these two teams are playing at a lightning pace so far. I can only imagine what it's like for those girls down on the hardwood.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Hard to make quick decisions like that, especially the first game of the season.
At the time of the key, it's Ripley, and she'll get called for the travel. We go the other way. Yet another turnover that will change the possession. Coach Arwood for the Lady Rebels. Well, now his instructions to his troops as Sutherland will throw it in. Looking down across half court, she'll find a girl. That's Finley Collins. But it bounces out of her hands, and she gets tripped up and called for the personal foul. Excuse me, that's Mayanna Hensley with the game's first personal.
Both teams need to settle down, play their style of offense. A lot of turnovers for both sides here early.
Throwing it in for the Lady Rebs. It is Kaylee Collins who makes that 7th grade heavy roster for their 5 starters in 7th grade. And a great runner contested by Daniela Garcia. And South Greene has tied it up at 4. 2:20 to play here, opening quarter. Sutherland gets it across half court. She'll move to the right, looking at the block, and she's got Hensley. The runner rims out last moment, but the foul does count, so she'll head to the line to earn the 2 the old-fashioned way.
These are our first free throws of the game for either side. So, free throws, they can make or break a game. We've seen it too many times. So, really need to sink these in here.
Mayanna Hensley off the free throw strike. Looking to break this 4-4 tie. Hensley's first will rim out last second. Well, like you said, our first foul shots come 4 minutes into the opening quarter. Not a lot of fouls, just a lot of turnovers, a lot of missed field goals. So far, a lower scoring affair to this point. Hensley's second for Rhino Lynn, and Chuckey-Doak retakes the lead. Garcia to break the full-court pressure. Rebels get it across half court. It's Collins near side, and she'll lose it between her legs. Newly entered Aubrey Parkins with a takeaway for the Lady Black Knights. Sutherland for our block. Her shot missed. And the Black Knights continue to struggle from the field. Southfield with numbers in the front court. Abby Johnson is tripped up. And I believe that's Danny Shelton getting called for the personal foul. Chuckey-Doak's second team foul of the quarter. And I believe it is ruled on the ground, so South Greene will throw it up.
South Greene's best offense right now is to get the ball up quick and play it counter. Chuckey-Doak's defense isn't getting back quick.
Ripley on the throw-in. She's got it. The heavy pressure on the baseline. Sutherland tips it away out of bounds. South Greene hangs on to the basketballs.
South Greene's got to make a little bit of space here. Chuckey-Doak's just smothering the players on defensively.
He stepped to throw it in, and I believe Chuckey-Doak with a substitution infraction. Hence a little late getting off the court, so we'll redo the side out of bounds. Right here for the Rebels. The shot is up. And the foul goes against Chuckey-Doak's Vanessa Vasquez.
Again, South Greene's now first attempts here at the free throw line. Be very interesting to see how the free throw line battle goes and see if that determines this ball game as close as it is early.
Josie Holt at the free throw line for the Rebels. Misses the first and second, and Sutherland gets the rebound. Is Kaylee Easton with the two misses for South Greene. I think I get a hang of this though. This basketball thing is pretty quick. Not as many breaks in between plays as I can get in football. Anyways, the other way we go. Vasquez to handle the ball, and with dribbling off the leg out of bounds. Another turnover for Chuckey-Doak.
Chuckey-Doak now. They're also being very light with the basketball, and South Greene's taking advantage.
Excellent runner there by South Greene, and Abby Johnson with her first points of the game. 6-5, South Greene retakes the lead. Knight's looking to get it to Sutherland running the pipe there, and it's on her fingertips. Great defense there applied by the Lady Rebels in transition.
Yeah, that's what you need. Transition defense, quick defense, get up, get down. That's the way South Greene's going to win this basketball game.
They're throwing it in. The shot, it's Vasquez. It rolls out last moment. Good look at it. And with 1:10 left to go, Chuckey-Doak will steal possession with the offensive rebound. Shot from the short corner. It's Aubrey Parkins off the bench. Her first points of the game. The first bench points coming for the Lady Black Knights. And they take the lead at 7-6. A deep three, other end. It's Wrigley Ripley off the glass and good. South Greene with a trade downtown. And they'll snatch that lead right back. Shelton in transition. She'll cross the stripe. 45 seconds to play in quarter number one. Sutherland on the backdoor cut. Up and off the rim. Another shot that misses that follows. And Chuckey-Doak 0 for 3 on that possession. And they get another one off another offensive rebound, but unable to put it in.
You got to be able to finish those layups. Had multiple opportunities. That's just something you got to finish, but it's also early, so now you can adapt and be ready for that next time.
Ripley trapped in the backboard. She'll swing it over to Garcia, and the Rebels get it across unscathed. 20 seconds to play. Clock winding down in quarter number one. Excellent steal there by Vanessa Vasquez. She's got a whole lot of floor in front, but she misses the layup off the left side. And will get called for the foul shortly after, near sideline. With 10.5 ticks to go in the first quarter. 9-7, South Greene leads it by 2. Johnson inbound. Lofted up in and out of the hands of Collins, and Chuckey-Doak will miss the shot directly after. Ball bouncing up in the air, 4 seconds, and South Greene will come away with it, but won't get a shot off before a whistle will go against the South Greene basketball team. So a travel. We have Chuckey-Doak the basketball with 0.1 seconds left. So not enough time left to get a shot off, and they're going to wipe it off altogether. We played one here from South Greene Middle School. Your score at the break. It's Chuckey-Doak 7, South Greene 9. You're listening to Middle School Basketball, presented by First Horizon Green Sports Zone.
Here's a twist. Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
At Marathon Quick Stop Markets, you'll find a company that realizes that our customers are our biggest assets. We are a locally owned company proud to serve our community. So we do everything with you in mind. We clean and sanitize our stores, provide a well-lit, monitored area to keep you and your family safe. You can always expect a friendly staff and a large selection of products with weekly specials. Stop in at a nearby Marathon Quick Stop Market today.
And we welcome you back to South Greene Middle School. And Lady Rebels coming with a big resurgence on the later half of that first period. They lead at 9-7 at the end of one quarter. Big takeaways from the first, Derek Charleston.
Yeah, I mean, it's especially defensively. Defensively has been strong. A lot of turnovers created, but also you have offenses that need to be able to hold the ball better. But like we was talking about that whole first quarter, they come out here, both teams are struggling, but it's also game one of the season.
Both teams struggling from the field early on. Chuckey-Doak finishes that first quarter 3 for 16 from the field. Chuckey-Doak, on the other hand, or South Greene, 4 of 8, so they picked it up much better, but they still struggled with that turnover bug later in that first quarter. Well, let's begin quarter number 2. Near block, nice touch shot there by Kaylee Eastep, and the Rebels strike first here in the second quarter. They're the first to double figures, and Fox will drive opposite court. Will find her post, and Diana Hensley gets it knocked away. Recovering the basketball for the Black Knights is Rayleigh Myers. Leading scorer thus far for Chuckey-Doak, Tatum Sutherland with 4 points, and Kayla Fox add her name into the score sheet for the 2 to open up Chuckey-Doak's second quarter. Sutherland to steal a half court. A lot of space in front, but does get fouled from behind by Daniela Garcia. Her first personal, South Greene's first of the second quarter.
Both teams are coming out in the second quarter and having different styles of offense. Looks like both coaches kind of lit a fire in these offenses, coming out early and scoring quickly.
Sutherland at the free throw strike. The first off the mark to the left side. Sutherland will line it up again, and the second one will roll in with her 5th point of the basketball game.
Instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both. That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
At many dealerships, you get what you'd expect. Games, gimmicks, and shady sales tactics. At Gateway Nissan in Greenville, expect the unexpected. Low prices, convenient service, and a great buying experience.
Get our Gateway exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty.
No worries for life.
You deserve the unexpected. It's the #1 reason you gotta get to Gateway.
Shop online at GatewayNissanGreenville.com.
Or take the super short drive down Highway 11E to Gateway Nissan in Greenville.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
At Food City, we make it easy for you to shop your way. Order online and pick it up curbside. or have it delivered straight to your door with Instacart or DoorDash. Nobody does food like Food City. And now get it straight from our doors to yours.